There's no story, no
There's
nothing.
no
हमको
story
एक्शन
and
बनाते हैं, 4
everyone is
फाइट सीक्वेंस
action
डाल दो,
yeah.
उसमें यहाँ से किक मारो, ये करो, वो करो,
उड़ रहे
अच्छे
हैं,
एक्शन
उड़ रहे
डिजाइन
हैं,
कर लो और खत्म हो। उससे एक्शन फिल्म नहीं बनती। एक्शन फिल्म is basic. What is an action film? An action hero.
Yeah.
He could come up from wherever, you know, and basically they connect. The audiences connect because he starts from nowhere and he reaches somewhere. You know?
Yeah, underdog story or
Underdog
emotion.
story.
Yeah.
If you see my graph also,
Yeah.
it's after every one film, it's a different genre altogether.
Correct.
So maybe it's not very intentional also, but somewhere down the line it is. I don't like repeating myself very often in the sense back to back.
Correct.
I mean, obviously there are only 5 genres, so you need to keep repeating yourself. But
That's true.
I think luckily I was always a person who neither took success to my head nor failure. I was never too happy with success and never too sad with failure. I'm in general a happy person.
He's gone to the lockup twice. He's been arrested twice. He's gone. Is this true
why
or
do you
false?
talk about all this?
Yes.
Huh? He knows he gave
it.
Hello everyone, I'm Radrani and welcome to Speak Easy. My guests are extremely talented and fearless. Hello, welcome Mr. Ajay Devgn and Rakul Preet.
Thank you so much.
Did you for a moment take back and saying, this is going to be slightly difficult? Kabhi nahi
No,
aaya
because it is difficult, it's fun. I don't like making simple films any which way.
That is true.
No, the challenge was that you have to create a lot of drama in a cockpit and in the whole plane, a turbulent plane, so which was designed on what do you call hydraulics and things like this. And also, I wanted the audience to feel the claustrophobia. Usually, people what they do is because the cockpit is so small, it's not possible to shoot inside.
Correct.
They open up sides, and you know they make the cockpit bigger, and it becomes like a set. एक side पे सब घूम रहे हैं.
Correct.
मतलब the space. I didn't want that. So I designed a lot of things and designed the whole film according to let's stay within the cockpit, let's feel the claustrophobia. So that was one challenge which I was very excited about, I would say.
Also, I think authenticity, na? Because you know a lot of people are going to really watch it like...
Drama,
Yeah.
authenticity, everything, storytelling. I think it works better.
Was it fun? Now you can actually see that you flew a plane, you all trained yourself for it.
Yeah.
You can actually... Is that like a checklist thing, Rakul? Like you can actually say that now. It's how cool is
Yeah,
that?
I think it's damn good.
It's so cool.
We can definitely fly a plane. Don't know if we can land it.
Huh? Land? Ajay, can you land a plane? Like, उड़ गया तो फिर?
उड़ाना हमारा काम है, land करना हमारा काम नहीं. I really
I
don't know.
just hope that we are not
Yeah,
on a
no,
plane
no,
which
not
has
in
a
a
problem
situation
like
like
that.
But you can, right? But it must, like now when you think back of it, you actually did train for it.
Yes.
How amazing is that?
It was great. I think, you know, I always keep saying that the beauty of our profession is that you learn so many different things on the job. Like for us to get so well versed with the cockpit, the terminology, the you know buttons there, everything. It's just amazing.
You are having quite the year, aren't you?
Am I? No.
You're a part of RRR. We have this coming up. There's a lot that you're giving and it's completely different. You're in a space that you wanted to be, right? Like
Yeah,
compared
of
to
course.
what? है कि नहीं?
Bilkul. I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it, but I'm enjoying the process of it, I would say. Right now, nothing is in focus for me except for this film. तो ये सब सवाल के जवाब मैं आपको 29 के बाद दे सकता हूँ कि
Look at you.
Is it a good year or is it what kind of a
not
year
even a
it
good
is?
year or no, any question you want me, I'm just spaced out
Spaced
actually.
out, yeah.
It's tiring.
Okay, fair enough. I know you've been promoting
I
for
just
a while.
imagine, no, not just promotions.
It's not
Sir's
promotion,
been
the
doing
post
the
and all that,
post and
lots of-
everything. So after promotions, he sits on that.
But do you move on once you've done a film?
Yeah,
Completely.
after the film releases, yes.
Done.
Yeah.
You don't think back and you don't sort of go back to it thinking what could have
No.
been better or what worked.
No.
कभी नहीं ना?
No.
And
No, वो analyzation तो होता है थोड़ा बहुत, but generally you move on. You move on and you start working on the next one and then you start working on.
so now that you mentioned that you are spaced out, are you extra critical when you see yourself? How do you sort of like?
I am critical.
है ना?
I am
How do you
critical.
do that? It's
I
kind
just
of
feel
very.
I just feel that I wish I had more time to do something. Now also we're doing post. Our post is practically over, but I just wish that I had one more week, you know,
Yeah,
to do something more. But that always goes on. That's what they say. You can never finish films. You have to abandon them. So films can never get completed. You can
wise.
keep
Wow.
shooting one scene all your life.
All your life, yeah. I mean, you can just keep adding and adding and.
So now here's my question because you said that. The films that don't do well, do you sit and dwell on it at all?
No.
And the films that work, do you dwell on them?
No.
Both, you just move on.
Past.
So you don't take the success or the failure seriously at all.
Past forgotten.
Really?
Future worth living.
Look at that. Do you look at it like that, Rakul? Like if a film works, I'm sure there's an excitement, but are you able to move on from it quickly,
Obviously,
or are you
obviously.
like, this is amazing?
No, but
I'm
what also
very-
happens is whatever it is, it's whatever lasts also lasts for a day or two. Maximum.
Yeah, I mean, just the
Not beyond that.
excitement lasts,
Yeah.
and I don't क्या करोगे मतलब I used to never understand how do you celebrate success.
Correct.
क्या करना है, केक काटना है क्या मतलब you're just
हाँ, मतलब
grateful.
you move on to the other
you're
one.
very happy, but you move to the next because you should actually. I personally believe, like Sir said, not soak into that for too long because everything's very temporary. It changes Friday to Friday.
Yeah.
People will forget the moment you have 3 hits and then you have 2 films not working. They will start writing. Nobody looks at the effort that goes into a film, So it's best to distance yourself, enjoy the moment, and then move on.
Has this helped you also in like dealing with whatever you have now? I'm sure when you come in the industry, you take failure way more harder than you do eventually, right?
I think luckily I was always a person who neither took success to my head nor failure. I was never too happy with success and never too sad with failure. I'm in general a happy person.
That's true.
I'm in general, I don't think anything that I do changes my state of being. Yeah.
Are you generally a happy person, Ajay?
I'm generally content.
That's
Yeah, so
nicely
that makes
put.
you happy also. So
Yeah.
Nicely put. Okay, now here's another thing. I had this wonderful chat with Sanjay. He told me that he went and he interacts with, he interacted with a lot of fans, or they want him to see him do action and go out there, be the hero that they want and they adore. And he said that's what he wants to do. Do you take their feedback that seriously, that you would want to do only that kind of things, or do that kind of films more? Their
No,
expectations in mind.
I would do those kind of films also.
Also.
I would say, to keep them happy. But I would also want to keep myself happy by doing different kind of films so that I don't stagnate. If you see my graph also,
Yeah.
it's after every one film, it's a different genre altogether.
Correct.
So maybe it's not very intentional also, but somewhere down the line it is. I don't like repeating myself very often in the sense back to back.
Correct.
I mean, obviously there are only 5 genres, so you need to keep repeating yourself. But
That's true.
yeah, but if you can swap from one to the other and then get back to that one, so it's more exciting, I would say.
He also mentioned, which I think I need to ask you, according to him, Bollywood is forgetting heroism, and he feels like we need
I
to
agree.
do. Yeah?
I agree.
Really?
Yes. And you know why it happened? It also happened because when these action films and heroic films were working, were always working, and then people started making too many of them, and they forgot the difference between an action film and a stunt film. So they started making stunt films. Action film means drama, larger than life hero. And there's a difference. So there's a very thin line between a stunt film and an action film.
Yeah.
So when stunt films didn't stop working,
Correct.
they thought action films have stopped working.
Actually, that's a very good observation.
It is.
Yeah.
You see now,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no story, no
There's
nothing.
no
हमको
story
action
and
बनाते हैं, 4
everyone
फाइट
is
सीक्वेंस
action
डाल दो,
star. Yeah.
उसमें यहाँ से किक मारो, ये करो, वो
उड़
करो,
रहे
अच्छे
हैं,
एक्शन
कर रहे
डिजाइन
हैं,
कर लो और खत्म। उससे एक्शन फिल्म नहीं बनती। एक्शन फिल्म is basic. What is an action film? A man, an action hero.
Yeah.
He could come up from wherever, and basically the audiences connect because he starts from nowhere and he reaches somewhere.
Yeah, underdog story or
Underdog
emotion.
story.
Yeah.
So it always stories work. Characters work at an ordinary man in an extraordinary circumstance. It can never be an extraordinary man in an extraordinary circumstance. That is where it connects, I think. A man should be ordinary. The circumstance, how he becomes extraordinary in the circumstances.
He believes that is why I feel like Bollywood is now not being able to match up to what RRR, Pushpa and others
Not
did.
really. We are making such films. I'm doing one film like this called Bola. So that's not the case. But 2 films have come, and I think a lot of people have realized that we were also making this and we should start making this again. Some of them who had stopped maybe.
Correct.
That does not mean that we have to only make that. We have
Correct.
to make every kind of film.
And also, just to add, It's just that two films have happened to be back to back
Yeah.
from there. There was a Suryavanshi which did the numbers it did in a 50% occupancy.
I agree.
Right? And we forget that just because it's more exciting to sort of create a clash or a debate. It's not about that. It's about whatever is releasing here worked here. You don't know 10 other films that have released in the same month which are different genres.
And didn't work.
And they've not done.
Or maybe they've not attempted here.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
worked there. They're different genres. So obviously when they are releasing something nationally or, you know, which is, I mean, in Bombay, it is a universal subject. So it works. And there'll be something which is just native to that region and they won't release and you won't know. So I think at the end of the day, it's a good film that works and a not good
Apart
film
from
won't
that
work.
also, there are a couple of films more which have come in the last 1 month,
Yeah.
which have not worked.
No, they have not.
Yeah.
You know, being a producer, Ajay, what are the kind of films that you are going to stand by?
I don't know. Every kind
Crazy
of film.
stories?
No, not necessarily. I mean, anything, any good story to tell. Our job is to entertain the audiences. There's no shame in making a typical masala film also,
Yeah.
because that also requires a lot of creativity.
Of course.
So you can't say that my company is going to make such kind of films. It's never going to be that.
Everything, a bit of everything.
Yeah, whatever is exciting. I'm not ready for this, and I am ready for camera. Chapter ends there.
Love that.
So when you're ready for camera, then you don't have to think too much. We don't have that much of intelligence also to predict what's going to happen tomorrow. So why get
Fair
into
enough.
it also? Just follow your heart. You like to work in front of the camera, go ahead, do it. If you like the script, go ahead and do it. It can be OTT, it can be theatre, it can be anything, or it can be just a stage. You know,
Yeah.
what is wrong with that?
Absolutely. This is technically the first time then.
Yes.
You must be so proud because I know how much that uniform means to you.
Absolutely, I think it's honor, you know, to wear something, wear a uniform, and I've been saying this that in a uniform suddenly your demeanor changes, you know, your walk, your gait, the pride that comes with a uniform. And I've grown up in a house seeing my dad in uniform, you know, so it always holds a special place in my heart. So it's special.
She's been wearing it for a while now.
Yeah.
With a lot of...
I hope I get to wear all sorts of uniforms.
Hai
in
na? With
every-
all,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Army, Navy,
Yeah, I
har
definitely
kuch.
would love to do something with the forces, you know, Army or Air Force or something also.
That'll be fab.
Yeah.
I think this is your second film and you're doing Thank God now with Ajay. Ajay, it's 3 films at a good time to know each other. So let's ask...
Thank God we've not shot together.
We don't have actually scenes
We are in
together.
the same film, but we don't have scenes together.
So let's find out how much you know about each other. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to first ask Rakul. So that, and Ajay, you can comment on it. If have you got the fact wrong or right? Okay, here's the first one. What was the first name that he had before changing to Ajay Devgn?
Vishal?
Okay, what? So you have to say the middle name as well. What's the second one? It's very simple. Chalo, I'll give it to you. Vishal Veeru Devgan.
Ha.
Okay, not bad.
Okay. So I thought, matlab,
You know, we know he's done Shiva, he's done this. But when was actually officially the first time that he shot for something?
directed the
Yeah.
first film?
Yeah, kind of shot.
You, Me or Tum? That
No.
one? Oh, so
The first shots he took of something.
Raju Chacha. No, when he was, I don't know. Give me some options, yeah. So
It's when he was very young. He was not.
12, when he was 12. Was it
There's a
that?
film that he has officially shot for.
Really?
Madam X. Madam X
Oh, this I wouldn't know.
with Rekha.
Oh, wow.
It's his dad's film. Am I right, Ajay?
Yeah, there was a sequence which I was.
Wow.
Do you remember that
How
sequence?
old were you then?
Yeah. Must be 16.
16. Wow.
Phil, you have to tell me if this is true or false. He's gone to the lockup twice. He's been arrested twice. He's gone. Is this true
Why
or
do you
false?
talk about all this?
Yes.
Huh? He knows that he gave
He gave it.
I
I
just
was
been
there.
explaining to her before people misunderstand this. But
It would be one of those college days or something
Yeah.
like that. No?
see, but that's why it's important to see. This is very
I have an
easy.
image to protect now. Yeah? Now a clean guy.
Which college did you study? It's very easy. Everybody knows this. Which college do you study in? Rakul, this everybody knows. It's the easiest question of the lot. Come on.
I know Tabu ma'am and him were in the same college.
No.
No, school.
No.
It's in
Wait,
Juhu.
give me
It's nearby.
options.
Actually, now he's done it.
Mitibai.
You got it.
Mitibai.
Yeah, we've given like a lot of hints to you, but anyway, chalo. Okay, cool. Not bad. I think you've got decent.
Fair, decently
Well done.
well.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, come
I'll
on.
be very bad at it.
No, but
Okay, ask.
It's very easy ones I'm asking.
Okay.
What is our honors subject in college?
She said it yesterday only.
Don't
Can
look
I
at him.
give
Telling you
Of
where
course
my
not.
mind is.
This is too easy. You cannot give hints and all. Rakul, no. He didn't give you any hints, remember?
He did.
Acha, Juhu he told you, na? Acha,
Yeah.
okay. Very easy.
What, commerce? What?
Very, very near. He's come very near.
Numbers. Maths.
Maths.
I was going to ask him his percentage also. She got into JMC with which percentage? I
She
was going to
must
ask
have got
questions and I'm
something
like,
about 90 or something.
Yeah.
very near. She got 93.2, if I'm not right.
How do you know?
I know things. Okay.
ये पता कर रहा है जो मैंने कहीं पे 94 वगैरह नहीं बोला.
93.2.
It was exactly 93 was the cutoff.
Yeah. And you got 93.2.
Yeah, due में उस time.
Yeah, you got with me LSR and JMC and you chose JMC.
Yes, because I didn't like the red building in LSR.
Yeah, you thought the campus was better and all
Yeah.
of that. Well, but not bad. See, abhi he guessed it 90. No. He's like, she must have got 90. You're like, yeah, 90 wali student.
Ah.
This is the most easy thing, okay? She's a national level. She's played this sports at a national level.
You know, yesterday we spoke about all this and I've suddenly lost.
See,
I'm lost
busy with
today.
the
I'm lost.
film.
I'm completely
Give him
lost.
options, yeah. Give him 3 sports
Acha,
options.
chalo.
Yeah,
Karate.
golf.
Yes.
And along with that, she also has a blue belt in karate, if I'm not right.
Yeah, वो बचपन में थी उस सब.
Not bad. See, golf. He got it.
Yeah, golf. Yeah. Actually, we spoke about it yesterday also.
I mean.
Yesterday we spoke about it.
But well done.
But I wasn't bad also.
You weren't bad. You weren't. Thank you once
Thank
again.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.